Hey, how's it going, boys and girls? Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. So in this video, what I'm going to be showing you guys is how you can get rich from scratch without help or begging people for stuff to make yourself rich here in Roblox Skyblock. How exciting is that? So as you can see on my screen right here, right now, you can see that I have a lot of carrots here coming down the chute right here, with a lot of little tiny boxes, so you can gather all the carrots here all you want and stuff, and also have a carrot farm here as well. And with all that stuff being said, once you have all these kind of cool resources, you can start building cool stuff. And this is what we are going to be talking about in this video, and I'm going to be going through exactly how exactly do I get from nothing to having about $100,000 here in the game. And then by no means I am rich or anything, but it is definitely a lot more enjoyable if in the game if you have a lot more resources. So let's get right down to it. I'm going to be switching to a different account so you guys can see exactly what I'm going to be doing. Okay guys, so we are back here in Roblox Skyblock right here in a new account with me being on this island. This is what your island's supposed to look like. You can't even get, look, you can't even get into the other side. Like, how are you even supposed to get into the other side? You start off with like 2 trees. Here's a berry bush, and then you get some weeds right here. It sounds very primitive. You don't even have my own house. They just drop you on this island, just like, here you go, help yourself, blah blah blah, right? But they actually give you a plow right here. So what you can do with that is you can use this to like make new land here for your crops and stuff. But what you want to do in this case scenario here, the first step to getting having a lot of money is to know what exactly resources does what. So here we have weed, we got trees, we got berry. Here's a little bit of grass right here. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You need to know exactly what each one of these things gonna sell for. So wheat here, it's not exactly the best thing to sell because they're very cheap, but they grow very fast. They sell for every single one you harvest, you get $5. Okay, the berry bush here is the most valuable thing that you have right now. So every time you see a bush like this with a little red dot, you want to harvest as much as possible because they sell for 25. Okay, and then lastly, we got trees right here. Trees are extremely valuable. Okay, you want to harvest the trees as much as possible every time you see it grow. And once you have done that, you want to replant them as fast as possible so that you will get the maximum amounts of benefits for the amounts of resources that you have right now. So basically in this very beginning stage right now, it's all about the waiting game. You have very limited resources. You don't actually have any money. You start with 0, but you have these resources right here. So as you can see right here, weeds are starting to grow back, and weeds, it's going to take about 3 minutes to grow. Okay, trees is going to take about 1 minute to like 2 minutes. The bush here takes 5 minutes. So the key here is to find the resources that grow fastest and give you the most amounts of resources for the number of dollars you can spend. Now, if that doesn't mean anything, I'm going to be showing you exactly what I mean in just a minute. So right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to disassemble some of this stuff right here. I'm just going to reposition them so that they look a little bit better. They're not in the way and whatnot. So right now, I got 3 resources right here. Okay, I got the wood, got the wheat, and I got the berry. So if I sell all the wheats right now, I get 25. And if I sell the berry, I'll get 25. And I sell the wood, I'm going to show you guys how much I'm going to get. I think I'm going to get $40. Okay. So here, we're right here in the marketplace right now where you can see this guy right here where you can sell crops right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to sell everything to this guy. I'm going to sell the berry. I'm going to sell the weed right here. So now you actually have some money now. So in your wallet, it says you have 50 coins, which is great. Awesome, right? And then over here, you can sell wood. You can sell the stone blocks together. You can actually disassemble your entire island to sell all these stone. And they go for what, $2, which is not very worth it. And it takes a lot of time to gather them, so I wouldn't recommend it. But wood here, woods are very valuable right in the very beginning because they grow extremely fast and they're extremely easy to harvest. So I'm going to sell all that and you get instantly 40 whole coins. And as you can see, I got 40 coins much faster than I did with the 50. Okay, so what you want to do, the strategy here is you want to get a lot of trees right in the very beginning. So right here I got 90 coins, so I can buy one sapling. The reason why I am going for the trees and not the seeds, because the seeds are incredibly expensive. 250 for the tomato, 300 for the potato, carrot for 500, onion for 2,000, grape for 3,000. If you're depending on the resources you have right at the very beginning, it's gonna be very hard for you to get rich at all. So the very first thing that you want to do in the very beginning is to plant a lot of trees, and you want to place them in the very close proximity right here, like it is right now. So you can do something like this. So as soon as you chop it down, another one should grow in this place very quickly. Okay, what you want to do, you want to replace it as fast as possible. There you go. Okay, so this way you can harvest these trees very quickly without running around all over your island trying to find the next tree to gather. And the cool thing about chopping down trees is that you don't just get one wood block, you get +4. Okay, so as you can recall, I can sell these blocks for $4 each, so I just got $16. On top of that, I can gather my wheat right here, and that will also give me extra money as well. And then don't forget, you have to replant them, regrow them. But the main strategy here is to chop trees first, grow the crops second. You don't want to spend all your money into buying these crops because they get very expensive, and over time anyways you're gonna get more seeds, so that your farm is gonna grow very quickly and very exponentially. And then once you have gathered the resources, you want to take every single opportunity to go to town and sell them all as fast as possible, so that you can reinvest into the saplings right here. Okay, and then once you got that, you run back to your island, plant them, chop them down, rinse and repeat. So once you're at this stage, all you have to do is gather all the resources, sell them, and get a lot of sapling tree. We are close to the first hour of the game. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to build up the farm to having instead of having a small patch of wheat farm, we're gonna transform it to having a large scale patch of farm. Okay guys, so we have just finished the first hour of the game in Roblox Skyblock right here. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to sell off all the resources that we have right now. We have 98 pine wood, 567 pieces of normal sapling woods, 149 weeds, and 61 maple wood. Let's see how much money we can actually get from just having this, the first hour of the game. Okay, I'm going to sell the berries that I've accumulated over the time. And then I'm going to come over here and sell off all the woods I have accumulated. The pine wood, sapling, I don't have any birch, I have maple wood, boom. And as you can see right now, I am sitting at $4,869. That will put you on the leaderboard almost halfway up there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to maximize our farm now, because the farm is at this point it's gonna take off very shortly, and it's gonna overwrite the growth of your pine tree and your capability of actually chopping the wood down. So what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna maximize all of my resources to having just weeds. Okay, so I'm gonna buy as much weeds as I can. So now that we are back home right here, we're just gonna plant these weed seeds right here, and then we're just gonna sit there and wait for them all to grow and harvest them. All right, folks, this is the second hour of me playing Roblox, starting from scratch. And within the first 2 hours, here are the results. So accumulated 151 seeds for the weeds, which adds up to 18,875 coins. And I also bought, in the process, 16 carrot seeds, which adds up to 8,000 coins. Also, in the very beginning, I started with sapling, and I heavily invested a lot of those little sapling seeds as well, which adds up to a total of 33, which adds up to 1650 1,650. And then I have 10 maple tree, which is $10,000. And then I got 3 pine trees, which is 750. If you add up the grand total, it should come up to 39,275 plus 7,627. If you add to the total of things I've invested in, I should have about $46,902. And that's it, folks. This is what happens in the first 2 hours of Roblox. If you just invest your things correctly, invest heavily on wood, particularly for maple. Thank you guys for watching this video all the way to the very end. I hope you guys got something out of this. It is not easy to play this game if you don't have any resources, and it's not really all that fun without it. Particularly if you want to do a lot of fun things. Like particularly if you want to build, then you definitely need to have all these resources at your disposal. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up and give me a subscribe. It will help me tremendously in my journey to get to 100,000 subscribers. Okay, and in the next video, I'm going to go through the process of automating this whole entire process so that you would just have coins coming in up, down, left, and right every single time that you enter your own island. So with that being said, thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.